How do you think he's going to be feeling? I know we heard from him, there was the interview 5-10 minutes ago, but you have to control yourself in those interviews. I'm sure deep down inside, or when he's with his friends and family, I mean, he's going to be ecstatic for his performance today.
Yeah, he'd be, and he deserved to be. His performance was outstanding. Obviously, spoke about him before the game. You know, he had a huge summer with the under-21s, and you know, he probably didn't want to leave City, but obviously for game time and for to take his game to the next level, he probably needed to. And listen, Pochettino was getting the best out of him. He's, you know, for a young player, he's taking penalties at a huge club like Chelsea, and you know, he's got bundles of talent and a huge future in the game.
Yeah, I think his emotions will be slightly mixed, to be honest with you. And he said it in the interview. You know, I've left the club that I spent 15 years at.
That's a long time.
You know, he's only just into his early 20s, isn't he? So he spent the bulk of his 75% of his life. He's been at Manchester City, and you know, he's only just left and he knows all of the players there, and you saw the reaction at the end of the game, you know, the embraces between him and his previous teammates. I think he's still very, you know, affectionate about Manchester City, and why wouldn't he be?
What was it like for you, either of you, when you played against former sides?
You almost wanted to go back and prove a little bit of a point. Yeah, you had that inside you where you're obviously played against Manchester United a load of times for the different clubs I played for, but it was always a case of I wanted to go back and prove myself and show that I do belong at the highest level, and you know, that'll be no different to Palmer today, and you know, he should be delighted with his performance and his week.
I don't know of any players who don't want their former clubs to do well, except for, of course, when they play against them. And I often think what tends to happen as well is when you do play against your former club, you have a good game. Yeah. You know, and we've just seen that, haven't we, with Sterling and Cole Palmer today. I thought they were both exceptional. There's just that little extra edge to it there.
Do you ever get any calls from former teammates after a game where you played against them?
About a night out or about the game?
Either or works for me.
Yeah, of course. You're always in contact with. Listen, you play with players for a number of years, and you have a great relationship off the pitch with them, and you know, that's what football brings. It brings people together. You have friendships from it, and listen, you're going to compete against each other when you're on the pitch. It's totally different, but when you come off it, you have great respect for each other and great friendship.
Yeah, you know, you end up throughout your career developing a huge network, and it's not just when you move to another club, it's when one of your teammates moves on to another club as well. So I should sit down and work out how many players I played alongside throughout my kind of 11-year career, and I would think it's quite a large number.
Yeah. And you say about Palmer there, he's played a key role in their success last year, the treble season. He's played huge, so you can see the players have huge respect for him as well. Yeah.